Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Lukeness Monster, and today we're going to be talking about the Star Wars The Black Series Haslab. This is the newest one that Hasbro just announced at their Star Wars Celebration panel last week, and definitely have some interesting things to talk about this. This video is just basically going to be my opinion on it, whether I think it's worth it, and just my opinion on it. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Real quick though, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to go down, hit the like button, and subscribe, because we are doing a giveaway. Once we hit 7,000 subscribers, we're giving away this Mando Build-A-Pack. You do have to be subscribed to the channel though to enter. So like I said, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It helps out the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. You guys have also been killing it when it comes to smashing that subscribe button lately, so I just want to thank you guys so much. It helps out the channel a lot, and we are now getting a lot closer to that 7K mark. So thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it, and on to the video. So with the announcement of the new Star Wars The Black Series Haslab, there's been a lot of controversy over this, and for good reason, because there's a lot of stuff to be upset about or to like, and so a lot of people have different mixed opinions. I do as well, and I kind of just want to go over that. So let's go ahead, like I said, and jump right into it. So obviously the biggest thing is the fact that this is a Haslab lightsaber. All the other Haslabs have been TVC or Black Series, but they've been, of course, action figure products. They haven't been like wearable props like a helmet or a lightsaber. They've been actual like 3 3/4 inch or 6-inch scale items, and not lightsabers. So it's really interesting to see this become a Haslab, and I think I know why, and that's just because it is pretty expensive. But it's the first thing of its kind, and we don't really know what to expect, and a lot of people were upset that it wasn't an actual playset or a vehicle or animal or something like that. So that's the big controversy, is that it's just that it's not an actual playset or a physical like 6-inch or 3 3/4 inch item. It's a prop or a lightsaber, and like I said, a lot of people have mixed emotions about it. And honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about it either. I think I personally would have liked a preferably Black Series, because I do mainly collect Black Series. I think I would have been fine with TVC too. I just would not have personally bought it. But I would have personally liked something Black Series, whether it's a vehicle, a playset, or an animal, or something like that. But I would have preferred something in the Black Series, just because that is what I mainly collect, and that's just what we've been getting. And with the fail of the Rancor, I'd love to see something in the Black Series succeed. But it's just definitely interesting with like the fail of the Rancor. We don't know if Hasbro's ever gonna do another actual Black Series Haslab, so that's what I'd hope for, because I just like seeing the Black Series succeed. But we'll have to see. But a lot of people are asking, why would they even do a lightsaber for a Haslab? And I was asking the same thing. But the main thing is the price. It's a $500 lightsaber. Hasbro has never released a lightsaber that expensive, nor have they ever released a double-bladed lightsaber. They have released single-bladed lightsabers that you can connect together, like Asajj Ventress or Maul's, but they've never actually straight-up released a double-bladed lightsaber. So this is the first of its kind, and I guess they wanted to do this to see how it would come out, if they could actually sell a double-bladed lightsaber. But I think the biggest problem with that is just they're trying to market a lightsaber to action figure fans, and the market is so much larger. If I had to guess and go out on a limb, I would say the majority of people buying Force FX Elite lightsabers. Sorry, it is a little bit of a tongue twister, but the majority of people buying those lightsabers aren't buying it off Hasbro Pulse. They're buying it off other websites or finding it in stores and deciding to pick it up because they think it looks cool. It's a very large market. The lightsaber market is much bigger than the action figure market. So the fact that Hasbro is like strictly holding this to 500 or 5,000 units on Hasbro Pulse, and you have to like order years in advance. It's one of those things where like it's just really shrinking their market to where most people wouldn't even know it's a thing. But I think the other big thing is they barely have a working prototype together. They did show it off at Star Wars Celebration, but all the electronics and sounds and stuff were in a separate like sound box that was wired to the actual hilt, and none of those electronics were in the hilt. And so they don't even have, I guess, a completed prototype yet. Obviously they do have like the hilt, but it's not I'm not going to consider it working if they don't have everything in the hilt. So, it's one of those things. It's hard for me to go ahead and drop $500 on something like that whenever they don't even have a successful working prototype. And another thing that kind of scares me away is, again, the time it takes for these things to ship out. I believe they said it would be fall of 2023, which is over a year away, about a year and 3 or 4 months now. So, quite a ways away. It's a lot of money. $500 is a lot of money to drop and then just wait a year and a half. So, another thing that kind of scares people away, definitely scares me away when it comes to buying something like this. But, there are definitely some pros. And that is, again, the price. I know some people are saying $500 is crazy for a lightsaber like that, but if you look at other lightsabers like that, especially Hasbro's Force FX Elite, their blades are 250 to 275 a lightsaber now. I mean, this is a double-bladed lightsaber, so that's $500 right there, a little over that. So, I mean, the price sounds about right. I think it's pretty reasonable for what you're getting. You're getting a double-bladed lightsaber with a lot of features. And, obviously it doesn't have some of the electronics like a NeoPixel might have, but the price reflects that. I know you're always gonna have people arguing out there like, well, NeoPixels are cheaper, you can get them, but are you really gonna find a NeoPixel of the I believe it's like the third sister Reva? Are you ever gonna find her specific lightsaber hilt to the quality of her hilt with NeoPixel, like a double-bladed NeoPixel blade for $500? I just don't think so. You never know, you could surprise me, but I just don't think you're going to find something as good of a quality as Hasbro's in NeoPixel. And that's just my opinion, though. I could be completely wrong. So yeah, I do think the price is a good price. I think it's fair, especially for a lightsaber of what you're getting. But again, I do think Hasbro needs to do a lot more marketing for this thing. They've shown us several different photos of this lightsaber, and my main thing is they show one photo with the half circle and the other photo with the full circle. I want to know how this works. Does it fold open? Is there a separate piece you have to slide on the blade? How does this work? Stuff like that. It's one of those things. If I'm going to drop $500 on this, they gotta show me that, and I don't think I would put $500 down until they did. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching this lightsaber carefully. I'm right now. I'm trying to see if I want to buy it or not. I'm leaning towards funding it, but like I said, I want to see all the features of this thing. I want to see every single part it comes with, everything about the blade I want to know about. And if they're gonna get my money, that's what they're gonna have to show me instead of a floppy prototype with a external sound box. Like, again, if I'm pre-ordering a lightsaber a year and a half in advance, I want to know about it first. And honestly, I think that's one thing that might hurt Hasbro's marketing here, is the fact that this is a lightsaber, so it doesn't have any bonus tiers. All the previous Haslabs have had bonus tiers. If you hit a certain amount of backers, you get a bonus item with it. But this is a lightsaber, everything's already included, there's no bonus tiers, and I think that just might make the backing for this slower than it normally would, because every time they announce a bonus tier, it just gets an influx of backers, but that's not going to happen with this saber. So what's going to drive people to want to go and buy this saber? But again, I'm a huge Inquisitor fan. I've been asking for a Force FX Elite Inquisitor lightsaber forever, so this is one that I definitely want to go and try to back. But like I said, I want Hasbro to show me everything about it. I want to know about the saber, not just a few 3D renders on some of their glam shots. I want to actually see some stuff about this lightsaber if I'm going to buy it. So I probably won't fund it until like the last week. And I think because of that, it might not get funded. Like, I believe we're about 1/5 of the way there as of right now, just about past 1,000 backers, and we got, I believe, a little over a month. I could be wrong. It's been a few days since I've checked, but yeah, it's got a little ways to go if it wants to get backed, and I think Hasbro's gonna have to pick it up with the marketing if they do want to get it backed. And honestly, I hope it does. I really do, because I hate seeing Haslabs not get backed, just because there's so many people that want it, and just because they missed this number by a few backers, all those people that went ahead and backed it aren't going to get their item, like the Rancor. So, I hope it gets backed, but we will see. I know there's a lot of hate going around for Reva right now, which I think is completely ridiculous. It shouldn't be going around, but I think that is also one of the causes why this pre-order isn't doing as well either. But that is aside from the point. This episode or video is just me kind of going over my thoughts, what I think, and I'm really happy about the saber itself. I'm just upset that it's a Haslab. I think this would have been a whole lot more successful if they just released it as a lightsaber itself. But the fact that they made it a Haslab, I think, one, limits the amount of people that are going to buy it, and two, I think it also is a waste of a Haslab spot. You could have had another Black Series Haslab that I think would have sold a lot better. But that, again, is just my opinion. So anyway, comment down below what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.